Hey guys, Monica here. I'm freezing my ass here, so this video is going to be short. So I want to talk about how to enjoy every day of your life. Now I know this sounds like a cliche. I can't see anything, so I know this sounds like a cliche, but it's very important to learn to appreciate this thing working. Now I know this sounds like a cliche, but it's very important to learn how to live every day of your life and how to keep yourself. So what do I mean by this? So I see a lot of people like we're celebrating life only when there's New Year's Eve or something. So no, every day is a celebration because every day is a new cycle of life. So I treat every day like a new beginning. Why are you waiting for the new year? There might come a day when you won't wake up, isn't it? Not that there might, for sure, it will someday, right? So every day is a celebration. That's how you should start every day. Do not get entangled by your past. Every day is a new beginning, isn't it? It can be if you're willing to make it so. So now, what the hell was next? I forgot my lines, guys. What to do? I'll have to make some up. So how do we start our day, right? How do we make every day a celebration? Because it's not as simple as it sounds, especially if you've been building the wrong habits about it. So rule number one, and it's important to not be negative. What does that mean? So it's important every day to look within yourself and see, how am I within myself today? Am I negative? Am I angry? Am I vengeful? Am I pissed off with someone or something? So all these things, if you start your day like this and if you think like this, now your mind will chew on them for the rest of the day, and it's not good for you. That for sure won't be a reason to celebrate anything, isn't it? So first of all, you need to create a space within you where you are still and where you choose what the hell is happening there. Now, if you give the key to your happiness to somebody else, remember that person may just lock the door and walk away. Good luck finding that goddamn key. So don't do that to yourself. You create a space within you where you are absolutely still and no one can influence that, because that is how you choose to be. Because the purpose of this life is to get liberated, right? Not to get entangled and get into more suffering and pain. And then what's the point to just live? To sustain this very body with all the food and energy that it needs to run is stupid if you're not joyful, isn't it? So it's important to see that this is your responsibility. Yes, to be joyful is in your hands. Because if you want to be free, the only way to be free when you find yourself in a prison, and that is a prison of your own making, which is even worse, at least if someone would have locked you in there. But if you lock yourself in a prison and now you don't know how to get out, well, that's a wasted life, isn't it? So it's important to see that you are in a prison of your own making. If you wake up in the morning and you're not blissfully happy and joyful and ecstatic and excited to start your day, that means that you are in a prison of your own making. Because you've been building walls for self-protection, and those walls are now the walls of self-preservation. So it's important to break the walls. I mean, if you were stupid enough to build them up, now you gotta be smart to demolish them so that you can experience life as it's meant to be experienced. So do not be afraid of freedom. Freedom is the highest privilege that you have that no other creature has, right? Every creature is born, sleeps, eats, has sex, reproduces, and one day they die. But you as a human being, now you have the potential to be so much more than that, and it's important to use that possibility while we're here on Earth, right? So I was just reviewing my video, and guess what? The video stopped and it missed a big chunk of the video, which is important. So we'll have to reshoot this here. Yes? God damn it. So I was talking about So don't be afraid to break free from the prison of your self-creation. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, I might get hit by a car. So how to break free is the question, right? Now, first step is to look at every situation that's happening in your life and see that you are the one who is molding it. So you choose to not be created by the situations that happen to you, but to respond to them consciously and make everything a process of growth for you. So absolutely everything that is happening in your life, every minute of every day, you use it. Hold on, car is passing. You use it for your well-being. You use it for your growth. Everything is working for you if you see it with the right eyes, if you see it from the right perspective. Everything is a stepping stone towards a greater possibility in this life. And that's the only way in which you can break free, because everything that happens to you is actually a chance to grow, right? So any situation, you can make of it something that will help you grow and become better, so that you can be better, so that you can be a better human being in the future, so that you can respond better to those situations or similar situations in your future, or you can let them entangle you. You can respond unconsciously, and what's gonna happen then? You're just gonna get more wounded and you're gonna suffer, and then in the future you will avoid similar situation or people or situations out of fear to not get hurt again, which means you've been building another wall to the goddamn prison. So we wanna demolish the walls, not build them up from start. Who knows how many walls you've been building, right? So this is the key, guys. Every situation is a gift, no matter. It makes you happy, it makes you sad, it makes you angry, you're pissed off, it makes you smile, it makes you cry. Whatever it does, you look, okay, why am I responding like this to this situation? And how can I respond differently? How to respond differently? First, you need to take a step back. So everything that happens to you, you take a step back and you say, okay, I am taking a step back to analyze this situation and analyze myself and see how can I give the best response to life for this situation. Doesn't matter what, who does, Jesus comes, hell comes on you, doesn't matter, because you are still within. Remember what we talked in the video? So it doesn't matter what the hell happens, you take a step back, you calm yourself and put yourself in a certain stillness. You can do that with yoga and meditation, of course, that's the best way to do it. And then you choose, okay, what's the best way to respond to this situation? So that's all you gotta do. Yeah. Okay, the video closed. I don't know why. I've been talking to myself for a while, but no matter. So where were we? So I was saying that it is in your hands to respond consciously to every situation that is happening in your life. And so it's important to not become slaves on our journey and challenges, but to become free from our burdens, right? So starting to sound like some philosopher there. Maybe they'll put my name on a stone when I die. You know, that's why I'm doing this. Don't you know? Just joking. So this is what I have to say about consciously responding to situations so that you can be free. So do not let the situation mold you. Do not let any person or situation to decide how you should behave in your future. Because then you are a slave to the external situations and external people. And if someone can dictate what happens within you, now that's the worst kind of slavery, right? I mean, if you go to work and someone tells you that you should do this and this, you don't like it. You don't like being told what to do. But if someone can dictate if you're happy today or sad or miserable or joyful, that's slavery, even if it's positive. Even if you're in a relationship and you're in a happy relationship and that person makes you happy. If you're happy just because that person is in your life, that's slavery too. might not be painful, but you're gonna pay a price for it one day. So do not do that to yourself. Where am I? Okay, so that's what I had for you today. Now remember, any situation that you're in today, however bad it is, you can choose to turn your life around. You can choose to respond consciously. You can choose to become a better person, and it is within your hands. And you start by generating thoughts that are positive and helpful. Yes, so don't generate negative thoughts and then wonder, why the hell am I feeling negative emotions? Of course you're feeling negative emotions, because emotions are just another type of thought. So whatever you think today, it's gonna dictate how you feel tomorrow. So you just choose how you think. Yes, and it's important to look at yourself and see, what are you thinking? What are the thoughts that go through your head? Now, if you find yourself just thinking that a million times a day and being all over the place, don't do that. That means that you're wasting energy and you're using your mind inefficiently. And this mind is a piece of creation that is just wow. I mean, the imagination that it can have. And we're smart. So use that for your well-being. Don't be an idiot. Okay, so that's what I had for you today. And I'm gonna go enjoy my walk. And remember, you are not alone in this. You can always write me. You can schedule a free call with me. And whatever problems or situations that you have, we can go through them together. So have a great day and a big kiss. Bye-bye.